Alright guys, we are back with round 2 Edison Format at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We have Tristan on the left playing Lightsworn and Nam on the right playing Amaryllis. This tournament was 5 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. We had enough players to get 7 rounds total, which doesn't happen often. We have to hit 17. Now the reason we hit 17 is we had a lot of players coming over from Advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! So we see the Edison is growing, which I'm glad to see people coming over from Advanced. Not that they stopped playing Advanced, it's another way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the beauty of Edison, is like you build a deck and you're good for a long time, forever basically. Versus in Modern, we have a ban list. New cards come out all the time, so now we'll see if Tristan, who came over from Advanced Yu-Gi-Oh!, if he can do well on his channel debut. So he starts off by summoning Arcus, mills Jane, and Plague. Nam is also still kind of new to Edison. I don't think he came over from Advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! No, he's just relatively new to Edison. I have featured him a few times in the past, but he's learning the more he plays. And he did request to get on camera, which is great because usually I'll ask people at locals if they want to get on camera. Some people don't want to be on camera. I don't force anyone. I just ask them, would you like to be on feature? If they agree, we get them on. If not, then I'll ask someone else. And most of the time, I'll just get myself on there. Anyways, here he honest. That was good for. This is good for Nam because he had to honest over the card trooper because he has like double Celestia in his hand. So Tristan draws. Looks like he's drawing all monsters. Now I believe Tristan borrowed this deck from Sean, and Sean I believe is like very similar to the Rheinide deck that he's been performing well with. So he tributes to Arcus for Celestia, mills a wolf. So he mills 2. So he knew one of the wolves was on top because of Plague, and then he happened to mill another one, and then Nam is going to negate it with Titanial. Negates the Celestia, but he's going to bring out 2 wolves. So yeah, you can tell that Tristan, he understands like the mechanics of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he came over from Advanced. That's what I've noticed. Anytime someone comes over from Advanced, they really know the mechanics of Yu-Gi-Oh! But they just need to learn kind of like, there's a different skill set in Edison, which is not, like, I joke in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, the players, they don't even keep track of the life points because they're just irrelevant. Anyways, I believe Tristan should be heavily favored in this match. So I'm going to root for Nam because he is the underdog in this matchup. Deck-wise, not player-wise. Okay, so he karma cuts the wolf. Yeah, it only banishes copies in the grave, not on the field. So yeah, Tristan on his channel debut. A few people have made the finals that have come to Epik on their channel debut. Sometimes some people from out of town, they'll stop by Epik. They're here for work, or they'll play in the local. A couple people have done it, but only a few have won on their channel debut. All right, so he goes for Brionic, attacks with Brionic, and passes to Nam. So Nam, yeah, one other thing I've noticed is the advanced players tend to gravitate towards Lightsworn, and I'm not sure why. Probably because Judgment Dragon is such an iconic card. Okay, so here comes Miracle Furt from Nam, bringing back Titanial, run over the Brionic for 500. And here Nam activates Hidden Armory, mills another Karma Cut, and he's going to go search either DDR or... Yeah, but Tristan's hand's not that great. Grabs Mark with the Rose. But he can always draw Beckoning. If he's running Rhynide's deck, he can always draw Beckoning. He drew T-Roar. So he sets. So he could have summoned Lumina and milled, right? Here comes Lila. Lila effect, target the T-Roar. He's going to chain T-Roar. He also could have used Lumina's effect. So he T-Roared him, yeah. Did he have a plant that he could have brought back with Miracle Furt as well? Hopefully he knows Miracle Furt is not once per turn. Alright, so he drew Beckoning. Oof. Okay. Not looking too good. Well, I think this game could still go either way. So, him hitting the tokens. Okay, mill 4. So he's going to target Lila and... So Lila and Titano, he's going to negate. Now he's going to set Beckoning, and he needs to grab back JD. But what's life points? It looks like Tristan has life points over there. Yeah, I hope. Did he mill some more plants? It looks like Nam is looking at his extra deck. Did he mill a Plague or something? Did he draw a Plague? I mean, he has another Titanial. Does Nam not know that Miracle Furt is once per turn? Oh, man. He might not know that it's once per turn. Because he needs to bring... I don't see the life points. Oh, yeah. This is not good. Not good. He goes for Brio. He might still win because of this Brio play. Yeah, because he's going to... No, but he's going to chain the Beckoning. Yeah, chain the Beckoning. Discard Celestia. Add back JD. Can you do enough damage? Okay, so he's got life points. Oh, but he's got hidden armor. He's got Mark of the Rose. So, attack with both. So he leaves him at... Oh, he's going to leave him at 100. Okay, so you can't even blow up the field with JD. Okay, not bad, not bad. So, 24... Oh, no, is that after the attacks? Okay, never mind. Oh, he's got Amaryllis, too. Okay, so he's at 24 to 40-something. So he brings back Amaryllis. Yeah, if he would have done the Miracle Furt play the last turn, because now he's just gonna drop JD on you. Yep, special summon JD, pay 1,000. Oh, but now okay, this is not the worst because now he's gonna lose 800. Yeah, so he'll go down to 600. So he can't blow up the field again. So he hits him for 3K. He's gonna set T-Roar. Yeah, most likely he's going to set T-Roar. But you know he has Mark of the Rose. Yeah, you know he has Mark of the Rose. So end phase, mill 4. Did he forget to mill 4? Uh-oh. Yeah, he's supposed to mill 4. Here comes Mark of the Rose. So if I'm in Nam... Okay, I think he's going to remember... Hopefully he remembers to mill 4. Yeah, he's supposed to mill 4. Okay, he caught it. Again, first Edison tournament for Tristan, so let's cut him some slack. Came over from Advanced. While Nam is also still kind of new. Okay, so if I'm Nam, I'm in Nam's shoes, right? I can tell he's playing like pure Lightsworn, right? Most of the time, the only back rows they play are like Beckonings, T-Roars, maybe a random Mirror Force. I probably wouldn't have paid 1,000 here. I would have just attacked him. It's not worth it. But he's got Miracle Furt. Oh yeah, you're giving him back to JD. Yeah, he should have just marked, attacked him, and then you give him back to JD. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So Nam's going to have to bring something back. Does he not have Dandelion in there? Oh, man. If he draws a monster... Okay, he still has Amaryllis. I think Nam still wins. Yeah, he still wins. What could he draw? Attack. So you're going to take 200. I guess, would Honest be game? Did he mill both his Honest? End phase, mill 4. Mill Cold Wave, Lila, Beckoning. Yeah, he's definitely on a list similar to Ryanides. Yeah, you can't even attack him. You just have to pass. But he might deck out. End phase, mill 4. Yeah, he keeps... Okay, there we go. I'm worried he's going to forget to mill. He might just deck out. But if you switch that Amaryllis to attack mode... Oh, yeah. Oh, he messed up. Yeah, you gave him an out. Yeah, that's game. That's game. Yep, that's game's going to burn you for game. Yeah, he's reading it. He probably didn't know that effect. Again, he has to read it. Yeah. I think he was probably going to deck out anyway. I don't think there's anything Tristan could have done. Because if he doesn't set the let's say he doesn't set the monster, right? He's probably just going to deck out. So Nam takes game 1. He requested to be on camera. Or will Tristan pull off the legacy too? Oh, again, the winner of these two is going to move on with a 2-0 record. So Tristan draws. He sets 1. Activate recharge. Mills a wolf. Special summon wolf. He's got Cool Wave. Cold Wave, Card Trooper. Yeah, this looks a lot like Ryanide's list, which... Oh, he even opens Trap Dust Shoot. Alright, so Nam's hand is Titanio, Lone Fire, triple traded. Nam, if you're watching, I hope you realize that. You can use Miracle Furt once per turn. That card's broken. I abused the heck out of that card in my Sylvan deck. So he chose to leave the trade-ins dead instead of the Lone Fire, which might be the correct move. That way you kind of know his entire hand. Like, yeah, he gets a Titanio out of his deck. But this way... Also, he can't Miracle Fur. I think this was the correct play. Then, yeah, he can't Miracle Fur the Titanio. And if you have Honest... Oh, yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking. Plus, you're taking 2,100 damage. So he chose not to attack. I mean, he already has a couple of Lightsworns in there. So summon Card Trooper. Mill 3. This might be a quick second game. Oh, man, he milled a Wolf. Already 3 names. He's got Jane, Celestia, Raiko. Is that double? So attack, drop Honest, so he's going to take 21. And then 4,000. So, yeah, you're down. You know what? You can make the argument. He could have played the Cold Wave. Yeah. You know his whole hand. You could have played the Cold Wave. Right? It's not like he milled. Yep. Oh, if he played that Cold Wave, Nam loses bad. His whole hand is dead. But he's probably going to drop JD anyway, so it's not going to matter. So, Miracle Furt. Yeah, if you run over this Wolf, he's going to drop JD. And then this GG. He's going to Cold Wave JD you, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's get ready for game 3. So, Titanio, attack over Card Trooper. He's going to draw. He drew heavy. Even better. In case you draw a Recharge, a Cold Wave, or something like that. He took 21, 21, and 19. Leaving him at 15. So, end phase, Amaryllis. Celestia would be... Oh. Yeah, this is game. You don't even have to waste the heavy. Oh, Cold Wave is good. Cold Wave is good. Because he can't fight. Even the... Unless if he has, like, Gores or something. Oh, no, but now you can't recharge. Oh, no. Do you have 4 names? Raiko, Jane. No, he's going to have to crash his Wolf. Yeah, Tristan, come on, man. Oof. Yeah, just crash your Wolf and then drop JD. Yep, crash your Wolf. Again, he's new to this, and he probably thought that he could Cold Wave and then play Solar Recharge, but you can't. All right, so he pays 1,000, blows up the board. But this is fine because Nam can't play any of his spell cards. End phase, mill 4. Yeah, Nam can't play any of his spell cards. He can't set the Karma Cut either, so yeah, this is game. You can summon Lila. Alright, let's get ready for game 3. Come on, Nam. Scoop. Like you can summon Lila, bring back Amaryllis. That's all he can really do. But even then, what does that do? You mill Dandelion, he's gonna pay 1,000, so. Game 3. Again, I'm rooting for Nam because this seems like one of his worst matchups. Just double Honest, double JD. Out's his best card. Yeah, Nam's thinking, but yeah, I don't see. Yeah, he picks up his cards. Okay, game 3. Will Tristan pull off the Legacy 2-0? Even though I don't think he should have called. Well, he could have won it sooner if he just heavies, right? Instead of Cold Wave. Yeah, heavy. He didn't even have to use the heavy. He just recharges and drops JD and wins. All right, game 3. Nam is going first. Let's see how Nam does. So Nam sets a monster. Did he set Raikou or Dandelion? Now, some people play Sangan in Amaryllis, so here comes Foolish. So he's probably going to... Foolish Celestia is such a good play. I know people hate playing against Lightsworn because a lot of the times it comes down to whether or not they mill a wolf. And that's what happened to me at the Ohio tournament. I started off 4-0. And then round 5, I game 1 against this Lightsworn player. He just randomly milled a wolf off a recharge or charge. And it made a Celestia live, and he Celestia'd me. And I was like, man, I was going to probably win that game. And maybe start off 5-0, but unfortunate. Anyway, here Nam trades in the Amaryllis. Or sorry, the Titanium. He milled a Plague and Necrogardener. So here, Nam T-sets. What does he have, Dust Shoot? He looks like he wants to flip it. And here, Tristan normal summons Card Trooper. He's reading Plague. So mill 3, mill Cyber Dragon, Jane, and Wolf. Oof. What does he have? He has Karma Cut, well, Transmigration. So yeah, Wolf comes out. I guess he has a response. Oh, Karma Cut. Okay, so what are you going to Karma Cut? So he Karma Cuts the Wolf. Is there another wolf in the graveyard or something like that? Oh, I think there is 2 of them in there. Yeah. He's going to get rid of both the wolves. Yep, he's going to get rid of both the wolves. The one on the field and the one in the graveyard. I don't know what they're debating. Yeah, this is pretty simple. He's going to banish the wolf in the graveyard and the one on the field. Yeah, I think someone's there is explaining that to him, what's happening. Yeah, why is there a delay, man? Did they ask a ruling or something? I don't get it. I'm confused. So he summons Card Trooper, mills 3, Wolf special summons. You on the summon, you Karma Cut, and then both will get banished. Unless, yeah, I don't understand. Maybe Tristan's trying to explain it to him, but... Okay, so he tops for Plague. Okay, there we go. They fixed it. I was wondering. Oh, did he chain to the top for Plague? Is that what happened? Oh, okay. That must be it. He taught for plague and he chained it. So what do you make here? A 7, a 5. Yeah, but either 7 or 5. Is there level 10 synchro? I think the only one is Trident Dragon level 10? I think Trident Dragon's a level 10. So it looks like he wants to go for Catastor, but I don't think so. I wouldn't go for Catastor. I would just... I mean, Catastor outs Titanial. So you could maybe do a main phase 2, but I would just attack the set monster with Celestia and attack the token with Card Trooper. Yep. Attack. Attack. It is Plague. And now you could go Catastor if you want to. Or you can make a 7. You can make Android as well if you need to gain life points, but... So he topped Plague. So he decides to leave the Plague up and the Card Trooper. So here comes Foolish from Nam, so... Foolish Dandy. 2 tokens from Nam. Summon Lone Fire effect. He's got DDR in his hand, so... Decides to contribute the Lone Fire itself. To bring out... You can bring out a Lone Fire in defense mode and then pop a token. But you probably need the Lone Fire in attack mode to run over. So you could have popped a token, had both Lone Fires in attack mode. What's Plague's defense? Can Lone Fire run over Plague? I think it can. So you could have cleared his board this way. Yep. Yeah, he could have cleared his board. If he doesn't have... Oh, no, but he has Necro Garden in the graveyard. Never mind. He still has a Necro on the... Oh, but you have Plague too? Yeah, I think he could have... At least you could have cleared everything except the Celestia. If he decides to protect the Celestia, which he might. So he decides to go for Goyo and leave himself with a DDR. So... Attack Celestia, he Necros. Yeah, this is looking bad. Now he's just going to make Catastor. So, yeah, he should have attacked over Plague here because he just makes Catastor, runs over both your monsters. But next turn you have DDR, so you can make a level 8 play with the Plague. If he doesn't run over your Goyo. Now, if I'm Tristan, I'd probably run over the Goyo, though, because this deck, when you play against Amaryllis, they play 3 Hidden Armory. So they always have access to their equipped spells. Or not always, most of the time they're going to have access to their equipped spells. Which is Hidden Armory and DDR, so... Alright, so he's looking at the extra deck. Catastor to me seems like the obvious play. Catastor, run over Goyo. Unless there's something I'm missing. But again... This is Tristan's first Edison local. It's like me. If I go to Advanced, it's like it's gonna take me a while to get used to. How do I know? Because I played Advanced 2 years ago, after not having played in like 7 years. It was hard for me at first, and eventually, once I got the hang of it, I stopped playing. When I finally was getting the hang of it, and started getting more heavily into Edison format. Okay, so he decides to make it an 8. So Colossal. Is there Warriors up? If there's Warriors in there, yeah, there's a Jane. So you can't do like the Crash Colossal into... So attack. And pass. Now the good news is... I don't think there's a level 8 that runs over Colossal. All you can really do is stall with your own Colossal. No, you can't make Dark End. You need a The tuner, you can use any tuner, but the non-tuner has to be dark. I see a lot of people, they try to make dark end with Gale and Cyber Dragon. Happens all the time, but you can't. People forget. So he switches the Gale to defense. Now you could stall, like I said, your play could be you could stall with your own Colossal. Yeah, you can stall Colossal because I think in the Colossal War, whoever attacks loses, right? Yeah, you're not supposed to attack Colossal to Colossal. Alright, so here comes Lumina. So here Lumina pitches Cyber Dragon. Is there an Aaron in there? No. I don't think there's... This is definitely Ryanite's deck because there's a Jowgen in there. So he gets Arcus. So Colossal attack over Goyo. Attack for 22. And then end phase, he's going to mill 5. Yep, end phase, mill 5. Mills T-Roar, Recharge, T-Roar, JD, and Heavy Storm. So passes to Nam. He just drew, I think, Hidden Armory. That's why I said you have to be afraid of Hidden Armory in this deck. Amaryllis can be a tricky matchup. That's why people cite in Triple Dust Tornado against them to stop there. Because they essentially play 4 copies of DDR in their deck. And 4 copies of... Yes, DDR and Mark of the Rose. And some people actually play the real Brain Control in their Amaryllis deck. So they essentially have 5 Brain Controls. So it looks like it hits him with everything. Leaves him pretty low. Leaves him at what, like 800? End phase, mill a bunch. All right. That's what I said. He could have made... Chain T-Roar. He could have made like the Colossal play to stall. When he had the Goyo up. This is interesting, Stratos. So, yeah, people are starting to throw like the hero package, like a small hero package in every deck. Just because Stratos is such a good card, Future Fusion is so good, just a foolish dandy. So I think that's gonna be like a new thing going forward. Any deck that plays Dandelion, they're just gonna throw the small hero package in there. It's essentially, Future Fusion is an extra foolish. Yeah, it's an extra foolish that gives you a Gaia in 2 turns. So he DDRs, brings back the Plague, goes for Brionic, so Brionic will be able to get rid of the Colossal. So Brio discard the trade and bounce back the Colossal. No, extra deck. Extra deck. Yep. Extra deck. So let's see. He drew Aaron. So I guess you set Raikou. Oh, he can't even target your Lightsworns with Brio. So. But he can target the face down. End phase, mill 5, mills a wolf. Yeah, Nam has to be afraid of Honest here. But what do? Do you just hope he decks out? I mean, I would check the graveyard and see, yeah. 13, he drew Mirror Force. Flip Raikou, target Brio. Oh, he's about to deck out. So he Torrentials, but he has a monster. Did he target the back row? Oh no. Did Tristan target the back row? Or did he target the monster? I gotta go back and replay it. Because he shouldn't have Torrentialed. Oh no, he had the Torrential. Never mind. He had the Torrential. So he flipped the Raikou. Yeah, he did target the Brio. Mill 3. Oh yeah, he has Torrential because he loses. Yeah, no, that's unfortunate. So congrats to Tristan. He is moving on with a 2-0 record. Now, as far as Nam goes, I don't think Nam returned for the tournament. He didn't come back round 3. He definitely didn't come back round 4. And no, he didn't come back. So I guess I'll give a little bit of a spoiler how things played out. So Tristan actually went undefeated in the Swiss rounds on his channel debut. He will be returning for Top Cut. So we'll see how he does on his channel debut. Pretty impressive going 5-0. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading an extra 2 to 3 videos a week, only $2.99 a month. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. Those links are in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.